Here's a list of 30 unlicensed NES titles that are worth checking out, in no particular order. Alien Syndrome, a top-down run-and-gun shooter where you collect weapons and track down communists to board different spaceships. Fun for 1 or 2 players. Crystal Mines. Crystal Mines is a cross between Boulder Dash, Dig Dug, and Lolo, driven by arcade-style action with a nice balance of environmental puzzle solving. Klax. It's the 90s and it's time for some goddamn Klax. This is one of the greatest takes on the falling block genre. Bring back Klax. Don't forget 2 players. Big Nose Freaks Out. Looks like Adventure Island, handles a bit like Sonic, and can be appreciated by platforming anthropologists everywhere. Dudes with Attitude. A nifty puzzle game where you can play cooperatively or competitively, and edit levels. Later rebranded as Trolls on Treasure Island. Super Sprint. A top-down racer similar to Super Off-Road with vehicle upgrades and solid controls, and hypnotic engine sounds that are capable of inducing a trance. Baby Boomer. This is a zapper game akin to Gotcha or Gumshoe, with the twisted charm of watching a baby crawl into an empty grave. Action 52. A collection of bizarre and questionable games with interesting graphics and an overachieving soundtrack. Take turns with your buddies and make it into a drinking night. The Fantastic Adventures of Dizzy is a side-scrolling puzzle adventure where you look for different items to reach new areas and collect stars. The Pradicus Conflict, a space adventure where you gather resources and weapons and travel through space via asteroid-like gameplay sequences. Firehawk. Yes, Firehawk, an all-around great chopper game where you save green men while negotiating gunfire from a top-down or side perspective. Galactic Crusader, a no-frills vertical space shooter whose graphical elegance makes it easy to distinguish dangers for anyone unaccustomed to the genre. Crazy Creatures. Crazy Creatures takes the simple concept of matching stuff in a row and tosses you into a chaotic pile-on that's best experienced firsthand. Even better with 2 players. Micro Machines, top-down racing with a flowing campaign and interesting environments, and also features a 2-player mode. Bible Buffet is a lighthearted adventure game where you blow up vegetables and attack random crap while competing in a board game with up to 3 other lost souls. MiG-29 Soviet Fighter, a tough but fair third-person jet fighter with an impressive sense of 3D for the time, and features several different types of gameplay. Miss Pac-Man. Oh my god, 2-player Miss Pac-Man. It makes you wish there was an online multiplayer version of Pac-Man today. Pesterminator, the Western Exterminator, whatever that means. Go around smashing bugs and rodents with your mallet through some trippy environments. Quattro Adventure. Super Robin Hood is the best title on this 4-game multi-cart. The platforming is fun, the environments are engaging, and the music is good. Quattro Arcade. CJ the Elephant is another solid platformer, and you can even play with a friend. Honorable mentions go to Stunt Buggy. Rolling Thunder. If you ever play the Genesis or arcade version, this is a suitable port, and worth checking out even if you never tried it before. Shinobi. Tengen ported several Atari and Sega games to the NES console, and Shinobi holds up well also. Shockwave, a box-moving puzzle game with a twist. Boxes are moved by shooting adjacent ones and creating a shockwave that pushes them outward. Spiritual Warfare, an awesome Zelda clone where you beat the devil out of people, and it's probably the best Bible game on the NES. Tagin Dragon, a fun little arcade action game where you try biting the tail off your competition. Play co-op or competitively. Tengen Tetris. This version of Tetris is 2-player if that's what you're looking for. And there's even a co-op mode, who would have thought? Toobin. Tube down the river flinging your credit cards at things while navigating obstacles and downing 6-packs. Ultimate Stuntman. Dude, there's like 6 different types of gameplay in this one adventure, and they're all solid, mad props to the developers. Vindicators. Tanks. If you like top-down tank combat, you're totally justified in dropping money for this, especially if you got a friend to play with. Wally Bear. Glide on your skateboard while listening to peaceful music as you prevent your peers from caving to the pharmaceutical industry. I'd like to stress that this isn't a hidden gems video, but simply a list of 30 unlicensed NES games that are at least decent, and would make a nice addition to any collection or virtual library. If you know any other good unlicensed games that aren't on this list, start a dialogue in the comments section, and share this video with your greasy friends.